Alright, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to MILLWALL series. And today we start off the episode with a game against Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. Today it's going to be 5 games and 1 episode, which is I think a premiere. I don't think I've ever done that many games in 1 episode. But as you can see, we are in 6th place. Sunderland all the way at the bottom. Not really all the way, I think it was actually 14th or 13th or something. Danny Ings is going to make his starting debut. As you guys may have seen last episode, we actually got him for 3 million, and Devante Cole, we bought him off Stuttgart, so he's actually moved from Burnley to Stuttgart, and now he's with us. But right there, we get a nice chance just before halftime. Jifji passed it to Danny Ings, and with his second chance of the game, he can't score either. But now Danny Ings, a beautiful pass to Jifji there, but just terrible finishing by me there. Really don't know what I did there. That definitely wasn't good, but now Jifji, a beautiful pass to Jordan Ibe, and he makes that in the 70th minute. Sorry for that. And it's just a great pass by Jifji. He's literally a playmaker. He can make plays on his own or passing football. And Anderson right there, kind of again a great pass. I don't know. We just have so many good passes in Zalalem, in Jifji, and Anderson. Anderson there. Just wow. How do we make that pass? And Nabry with a pretty nice finish for a right mid there. And in the end, it wasn't a win that was ever in danger. Really, we dominated Sunderland pretty much, could say, and we definitely deservingly won 2-0. Even though the goals came rather late. And now Julian Weigl wants to discuss wages, wants more money. So I'm gonna give him that, but look at that. The signing on fee is 15,000 and I only have 4,000 something transfer budget, so that's probably not gonna go through. And now we have this game against Newcastle United, definitely a tough team to face. They are in 7th place and we are in 5th with a game in hand over Arsenal, so we could really extend our lead on them to 4 points. And yeah, today in this game I was actually playing with the 4-1-2-1-2. Pretty much just because I wanted to score goals early. And look at that, they've actually got Papadopoulos from FC Schalke, a very good young defender. Probably could have gone for him too, you know. That would have been a bad idea, but right there, a terrible start to the game. Pretty much like a weird goal, he kind of hits his own player, and then off of that, they get the 1-0 lead there, but we were able to strike back pretty quickly with Weigl there, and look at that shot by the center defense mid. That was absolutely crazy, and how he controlled that ball. Really, Julian Weigl is an awesome player. To be fair, the goalkeeper probably should have done better with that, but it was a strike, just a lightning strike right there. It got us the equalizer. Now, Newcastle back on offense. Poor Nardi there with a nice save, and just some havoc in the penalty box, and Nardi finally clears it. And now a corner for Newcastle, and just look at that terrible clearance by Matthew Briggs. I was pressing circle, actually holding circle, because that supposedly is the best way to clear the ball. That time it definitely wasn't. Goes straight to Newcastle and they score off of that. But now Danny Ings with the whip here, and Zivkovic, a very nice header there. Pretty much a perfect header in this situation. Just look at that. When it goes off the post and in, that's pretty much the spot where the goalkeeper has absolutely no chance to reach the ball. So that was a perfect header by Zivkovic, and I think this will put his goal total to 10. Yes, it does, and we equalize in the 73rd minute. So we were down 2 times in this game, and now Danny Ings with the ball here somehow gets through. Definitely should have passed it there, and Papadopoulos, the player I just highlighted earlier, makes the crucial tackle there. But I definitely should have passed it over, given it to Zivkovic, and won this game. I don't know what was I thinking. I probably would just wanted to give Danny Ings his first goal, but that was definitely stupid by me. And it's 2 points dropped really against Newcastle, even though they were a pretty tough side to face. And yeah, the contract offer was declined by Julian Weigl because the re-signing bonus we couldn't afford it. And we actually have a final scout report on Yannick Gerhardt, a player we've got on the contract expiry deal. And he's a 73 overall, pretty well balanced centre mid, definitely someone who fits our team. And I decided to ask for 1 million of transfer funds, and they actually gave it to me just so I could sign all of my players who want more wage money. And I decided to give Gnabry a new contract too, because he was actually running out. Obviously he's not 23 yet, so he couldn't be signed by any team. And Julian Weigl also gets his contract offer, or his new contract. Now we have this game against Hull City, who have been a bit of an annoying team to face. I think we've actually lost to them in the first game of the season, and we got kicked out by them in a sim match in the FA Cup in the first round. But we get off to a quick start, really. The first time we get the ball, Josh Murphy with a nice interception, I think it was, or he made a tackle. And Zivkovic with a bit of luck after he went off of the goalkeeper, makes that 1-0. Now Roberts, look at an individual skill, really makes it all by himself, and a very nice finish to a bottom left hand corner, which makes it 2-0 after only 20 minutes. Really good to see that we're not falling behind, because that's been a bit of a problem. If we score first, we pretty much win the game, and if we concede first, it's always kind of a tough work or a tough job to get back. And now Offie Pavey gets another chance. This game was really not spectacular. Those were actually the only highlights I could really show you. It was not a spectacular 2-0 win, but definitely a solid one, and definitely one we needed against a team like Hull City. No offense to them, but they're, I think, bottom of the table or mid-table or something. Both Gnabry and Weigl accepted a contract offer. And Ajeti is also back from injury, so he's gonna get back into that back four. Now we have this game against Southampton, who obviously beat us 1-0 in the Capital One Cup semi-final second leg, which kicked us out, obviously. And just, that was one of the weirdest goals I've ever conceded. Just look at that. I wasn't controlling Zelalem, and with a perfect header, he makes it 1-0 for Southampton. I don't know, that was just the weirdest goal. Definitely the weirdest goal I've conceded. I've conceded a lot of weird goals, but that was definitely one of the weirdest. So now Chifchi pretty much does it all by himself here. He really takes over this game here and makes it 1-0 in the 26th minute on a great individual effort. That was just awesome, the way he got past their defense, just as if it was nothing really. But actually I was playing forward in this game because he was complaining about his role, and there he makes a nice save after Dave hit a post and got the ball back. Now Tadic with the ball here, just shoddy defending by me there, and with some nice passing football, Tadic gets the goal here to put them up 2-1 just before halftime. Really bad time to concede, but obviously thank God we have Nadir Chifchi again doing it all by himself. Wards off Aga with his sheer strength, and wow, this guy is awesome. He can just take over the game by himself any day of the week. Just again, look at it, with his 90 strength I think it is. Just Daniel Aga had no chance there, and Daniel Aga is not the worst of defenders out there. And however, they got a pretty good chance there, but Ford with a beautiful save there. I don't know, Ford had a great game, even though we've conceded twice. Ford really not to blame for any of those goals. And we tried to get the last goal, but in the end, I think the draw was deserved for both teams. Southampton played very good. Unfortunately, we did concede that 1-0, which was quite a shame. And nobody knows what would have happened if Zelalem wouldn't have had that perfect header to our own goal. Dominic Anderson wants to discuss wages. I think he's still on that 500 per week contract, which is pretty crazy. But we're gonna give him his demanded 5,000 now. And I think we're going to give him important first team player. But 5,000 still is pretty much nothing for a 72 rated player. And now we have a little squad report. I'm going to scroll through that rather quickly. You can pause the game if you want to see some more details about one player. I think the only real changes that is that Jordan Ibe finally went up +1 for me. It's been a bit frustrating with him. He doesn't grow that much, but hopefully he will start now and also next season. But now we have a huge game to close out this episode against Everton. Why is it huge? Well, take a look at the table. They are only 1 point in front of us. If we win this game, we would be at least in 5th place, and maybe in 4th place if Arsenal don't win, I think. And we get off to a pretty terrible start, as Julian Weigl has to be subbed out because he's injured, obviously, and we have to bring in Dominic Anderson, who just got his new contract, so maybe he's all hyped to play. And now the Lana puts through Ibe on a beautiful through ball, and he whips it in. Zivkovic, just a nice header there, really. Shoddy defending really by Everton there, but Zivkovic with this beautiful header makes it 1-0 to us, and a pretty nice cross by Jordan Ibe with his left foot, which is, I think, his weak foot, if I remember correctly. And now we have this corner here. Zalana kicks it. Castellet unfortunately misses that, not by much, and it's still 1-0 to us. Everton, wow, they were definitely a tough side to face. Miralas and David Ford with a world-class save there. Miralas with a header which probably 9 times out of 10 would have gone in, but David Ford with his great reflexes, even at I think 37 or 38, I don't know. We are a bit further ahead obviously in this career mode, so I think he's 38 already. They get a couple of very good chances, and Ford again, a great save after the shot by Lukaku. They get a corner here, and again David Ford. Wow, he was definitely the man of the match in this game. And now we get another chance here. Salke puts through Roberts, and again Roberts, just like against Sunderland, yeah. Great individual effort, and just bangs it in there for the 2-0. And keeper definitely should have done better there, but I don't really care. We've conceded also a couple goals like that with the keeper. Definitely should have saved that. I mean, he shoots it literally right at him. Definitely should have done better there, but Roberts again, great individual effort to give him another goal in this episode. And we won against Everton. Not sure if we actually deserved that. I don't know, Everton is always a tough side to face with Lukaku, with Miralas. I think they actually got Winyama from Southampton, and looking at his stats, definitely didn't deserve to win. But David Ford picks up a 9.0 rating, and unfortunately Julian Weigel's going to be out for 3 months, which will be the remainder of the season. So that is a huge blow because he's been great for us. So Dominic Anderson's going to take his spot. Speaking of Dominic Anderson, he accepted the contract offer, which is huge because he's a very good player for us, and that win put us in 4th place, as Liverpool looks like they have dropped some points, and we're definitely in great position to maybe even get into the Champions League. That would be absolutely awesome. And yeah, that's it for this episode. Next time I think it's also going to be 5 games, and after that I will have 2 live commentary episodes to close out the season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for more Miro Creamer, and support the series. Tune in next time. See you guys then. Goodbye.